Greetings, salutations, and good day on this Thursday, December. Did I say November yesterday? December the 4th, 2025. I think I've been saying November. I don't know. I have November in my head still. I'm resisting a year that I want to end so badly. What is this? Anyway, it is December, and if I said I'll have to go back and listen to yesterday. I think I might have said November yesterday. So strange. Listen, I hope you're well. We had a beautiful, sunny, cold day here yesterday. I was at home working the whole day, and so I didn't really see much of it. But today's a little bit more cloudy, but still, it's nice. It's cold, but it's nice. It's relatively dry, and I'm grateful for that. And I need to hit the gym today. Really do. I've just been at my desk in front of my computer or, running to Times Square, but need to hit the gym very much so. I don't know. How do you feel when you don't do exercise for several days? I don't know. And the older I get too, I'm stiffer, and man, I remember getting out of the hospital and I couldn't exercise very much for weeks. And when I started exercising again, it was the stretching and all of that was the real revealing part, because I thought, oh man, I've stiffened up a lot. So who knew I'd be into stretching? That's so crazy. Anyway, life is funny. What do we got going on? Well, it's Thursday already. I don't know where this week went. I'm having all kinds of great conversations, but I'll get to that in a second. But it's already December 4th. I mean, this year is really just about up. And yet I feel like there's still so much to do. So in this day in history, though, I found this is in terms of our little trivia for the day. This is such a great story. Maybe you've heard of this, but I did not ever hear this story for whatever reason. There is a famous painting by Matisse called The Boat in English, but in French it's Les Bateaux? Les Bateaux? Les Bateaux? It's a paper cut from 1953. The picture is composed from pieces of paper cut out of sheets, painted with gouache, and was created during the last years of Matisse's life. But on this day in 1961, the Museum of Modern Art in New York City turned the painting back right. It had been upside down in their museum for 47 days, this painting. Now, when you look at the painting, you realize why, because it's sort of a mirror and it looks a little bit equal on the top and the bottom, like one's a mirror of the other. But if you're an art curator, you would have checked that very carefully and hung it right side up. But apparently for 47 days, this famous Matisse painting was upside down, and they figured it out on this day in 1961 and turned it right side up. So I don't know. It says on Wikipedia that, let's see, it was hung upside down for 47 days in 1961 until Genevieve Habert, who knows if it's the French pronunciation. Obviously, my French is inadequate. A stockbroker noticed the mistake and notified a guard. Hebert later informed the New York Times, which in turn notified Monroe Wheeler, the museum's art director. As a result, the artwork was rehung properly. An assistant curator blamed the confusion on a label on the verso posted the wrong way, as well as screw holes which implied it had been hung upside down before. Wow. Unbelievable. That is really, really interesting. Well, I'm glad they figured it out. I wonder where the painting is now. I'm assuming it's not there. Maybe it's there. Maybe it's back in the Louvre or something. That's my guess. I don't know, and I'm not going to check at the moment. So we'll have to little research project for after that. So where are we at this Thursday? My wife said something to me last night. She has seen me go through a truly exhausting year, and I was working very late last night on projects related to Amped, the media company, and the Building Business Relationship show, which, by the way, a new episode has dropped today. So please check it out. It's on YouTube. And it's with this woman, Kate Ladon. And I think I have so much respect for Kate. She's built a great business and is very smart. And so if you're interested in topics around, branding and building a business in this modern era as an individual, and how to do that, how to use LinkedIn for that, she's great. And she just has some good insights from her work. She focuses on LinkedIn, but the insights go beyond LinkedIn. So have a look at that. But anyway, I was on the sofa with my laptop and cranking away on something. And my wife just kind of casually mentioned that my energy had shifted ever since working on Amped and the Building Business Relationship show, and that it was just a different energy. And she's right, but it was so great to get that kind of observation, that feedback from her. It was very validating that I'm doing something that's really aligned with my joy center and my competence and my interests. So that's really my big reflection today, is even when things haven't fully resolved and whatever, the energy tells it, the spirit kind of comes out. And when people are able to reflect that back on you, listen, and I stopped everything I was doing. And I said, I think I even closed my laptop, and I looked at her and I said, tell me more. And she did. And so I'm grateful for her, offering that to me. And also just the fact that I'm able to really listen, take it in, and know what that really means. Because there's still things I'm hanging on to that I need to let go of in order to really move forward faster. It's about simplification, actually. And that led me to the next stage of letting go so I can go forward. So what do you need to fully let go of? What are you still hanging on to? And I this is a common refrain, but I don't know. In my experience, I don't just let go of something in this final moment. It's a process. And yesterday was another huge step in that process. And it's really the freedom to fly and to just go for it. And, man, I'm getting all kinds of signals that this business offering, helping founders really tell their stories on camera in a human way, tell them so well that you wouldn't even need the sound on, that even if the sound were off, you would get the message. I heard that from a good friend of mine, an entrepreneur, last night. He goes, man, that's really the kind of video you want, where they don't even need to listen to the words. They can just see it visually because you're being you. And that's what we're going for. So super, super excited, tired, but excited, energized, and very grateful. So, all right, I'm going to stop there. Please be good to yourself and others. Give us a good like on Apple Podcasts, especially. I know I say that often, but it really helps. And I'm just grateful for each and every one of you. I hear from people in my life where I start updating them on something, and they say, "Oh, I already know that. I listened to your daily journal, your daily podcast." I thought, "Oh, that's cool. All right, we don't have to talk about that. We'll talk about the next thing." So I know you're listening, and you really mean a lot to me. You really do. So, all right, now I'm really going to shut up. And until tomorrow, have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Bye-bye for now.